Hey everybody, how y'all duking? Punching each other? Playing the Dukes of Hazzard? Welcome back to Emperor Hermes II, War of Vengeance against the Byzantine Empire. Before we look at that, let's look at the Crusades. Look at all these guys on the Tengri side versus the Sunni side. In the war for Georgia, so far there's a 0% war score. There's a minor victory and a minor defeat. While the gray armies here are like our vassals or other Tengris who are invading the Sunni lands. We're not really worried about that though, because we're fighting Hermes' War of Vengeance against the Byzantine Empire for the fact that they murdered his son. Well, he blames them for the murder. It was more he died in prison, but still. It was because of a war of Byzantine aggression. We have a new heir, a new son. We're not going to call him Dragoman. We will call him... I don't know, what should we call him? We'll call him Hector. I have a viewer who's got that name, and I'm like, that's a sweet name. Your new name is Hector, son. Once these troops are here, we're going to merge up this big army. We're going to move into Thraik to start sieging there. We're going to lose guys because of attrition. It's starting to warm up. In fact, we're going to move out now. It's spring. We're actually going to move the long way around. Because I don't want to have too many guys in one territory. You get too many guys in one territory, it even seems like, even in spring, it sometimes can be more guys than the territory can support. You see the Byzantine Empire's army is now getting forced towards the rebels. In fact, they might attack the rebels and lose. Because they are trying to flee us. Or they're trying to take Constantinople back. Either way, if we can get to them, it would be awesome. Might be better if we can't, though, to be honest. Oh, no, we are. We are going to get to them, and we are going to fight them. We need a leader in the flank here. Togli! He has been an awesome leader for us for a long time. Oh, these armies were fleeing some other battle, I think, where they lost, and we caught them unprepared. That is perfect. And with that, we have crushed them, and we have begun the siege of Sestos. We need a siege in Thraik here, or Constantinople, because our war goal is to take the Duchy of Thrace, which is those two territories. We got a lot of guys up here. In fact, we can send these 320 to Thraik. Few stragglers still trying to come into the war. Just want to make sure they are headed towards the right place. We have some armies in the east. In fact, we're going to take Bernadine's army here, and we're going to move them right into Tanya. Tanya? Since he was some sort of girl. And I don't know what this army is. This probably has to do with the Holy War that we're not a part of, but our vassals are. And hopefully our vassals win. So maybe we get some free land? That would be sweet. Alright, Byzantine Emperor, how powerful are you? You have about 8,000 troops. The Byzantine rebels, though, have 18,000, and they are no friends of ours. We had to kind of wait for spring to do our spring assault. Unfortunately, it probably will last through the winter trying to get through this castle. They have a pretty high fort level, at least it seems high to me. I'm not exactly a fort level expert. I'm like, that wall looks tough, I can't scale it. Good enough. So we're just going to wait and siege it down. Speaking of tech-wise, can we get better siege engines? No. Unfortunately not. We're still trying to get Legalism 5. We're getting closer on that. So we can convert from a feudal system to an imperial system. Well, we are pretty close to finishing off the sieging of this castle. Some little brat needs to be... Oh, our son Luther needs to be educated. Let's look at our new kid. We had a new kid recently, didn't we? Little Hector. He has no good stats to start with. Not even attractive like his concubine, or... Who is his mom? Oh, yeah, it's the concubine Alexandra. That huge money we had in the bank, that's all going to disappear. But Bernie, he needs his vengeance. Oh, his wife got old. Damn. Prison was harsh on her. Anytime he complains now, his wife is like, you don't know prison life. He's like, I feel guilty. Wasn't your fault, honey. They attacked us. Who's Vigo's mom? Bogdana. Who is cheating on us? Your son would not be proud of that, Bogdana. Prison changed you. She might have been a whore before that, I don't know. These right here, if you're not familiar with it, those are the Byzantine rebels flag. Apparently some raiders in the north are raiding our territory because all of our troops are down here fighting the Byzantines. This could be a pretty big gain for us if we win this war. Alright, we have sieged the castle here in Mesembria because these are two of the most developed territories on the map, number one. And number two, it is literally the capital and the heart of the Byzantine Empire. If we take that from them, hopefully that will rock them to the core. Rock me, baby. All night long. And they won't be able to recover from it. Or if they do, they'll never be as powerful as they used to be. I'm getting closer on the county capital here. King Bernardine of the East, who is free now. He was in prison after the revolt. And he loves us now. He's like, you know what? I was wrong to fight you, kid. And Hermes don't even give no shits. He's like, I don't care. You can be my friend or my enemy. Either way, you die eventually. Because life is sad. He used to be all positive. A theologian. And now life has made him hard. He's also trying to kill... Well, he's going to end that. He was trying to kill the Byzantine Emperor. We don't want the Byzantine Emperor to die because that would end the war. So he's going to end the plot to try and assassinate the Byzantine Emperor. What a perfect time to attack. How do you feel now, Basilius Patronus? You attacked us when we were weak during revolutions. And that war broke your back and caused power instability in your own country. And now we attacked you during that period. His wife is like, I don't have periods anymore. Honey, you're getting old. Oh. His wife is 50. His mom is 60. Victory! Let us merge these guys. And then we're going to just straight out assault this city. We can send our son Luther into hiding, but no. We're the Carpathian Empire. We do not send our people into hiding. Victory! Whose country is this? Oh, okay, it's a Muslim country. I was trying to tell because it was like, that color looks different than ours, but it's pretty close. We have a 21% war score already. I did not realize that. That's pretty cool. I don't know if they've started getting war score yet for the fact that we've not taken any of the area we're going for. They have gotten 1.25% war score, but we've already got the siege going on. We're more than halfway here. We've lost a few people due to just attrition and sieging in an area. That's an unfortunate byproduct of the situation. Ooh, and we're going after the city here. Hell yeah. What's up now, Byzantine Emperor? How's your war with the rebels going? 45% in favor of Martha the Unfaithful, so the rebels are winning that. And one of our chiefs is attacking him. What the hell is that for? I approve of it. And the Holy War for Diarrhea Son. Or was it Dicarion? I don't know where that is. I don't really care. We'll find out if he wins. I scratched my seat. I didn't fart, if that's what you thought. I've only farted in one LP episode I can think of, and it's a Fallout New Vegas episode. That was weird commentary. Sometimes you say things and you regret it instantly. Like when somebody asks you out for a date and you're not really into them, and you're like, okay, and then you're like, oh, why did I say yes? I lie, I've never been on a date. Oh, these dweebs can go home. I have noticed that Chief Ernie of Kolajan, my nephew, or Chief Ernie and Kolajan, my half-brother, are not on the best of terms. Hermes is really, after that sad thing of his son dying, and his concubines and wife and mom and everyone in prison, he's become family-focused. So he's like, half-brother, nephew, let us all go out on an outing. We'll go fishing. Oh, and he's learned to take pride in his actions and has lost the humble trait. Oh, that sucks. Humble was nice. He's like, I'm proud, I defeated the rebels and the Byzantine Empire. We're going to destroy the Byzantine Empire again. Well, defeat them, not destroy them. Oh. So, Hermes, his half-brother and his nephew all had a great outing. They're like, we feasted, and we called some fat guy Santa and made him give us presents. And thus, Tangrimus was born. The rebels have sieged the capital of Constantinople. That can't be good for Emperor Bernie. Or, I'm sorry, not Emperor, Emperor Basilius. So many B words. Our war score is going down slightly because we don't have anything in Thrace yet, which is our war goal. We will shortly. Look at how cute it is. They're trying to siege our place here in the Crimea. As reigning emperor, I rarely have any spare time, but for my son Luther, I would move heaven and earth. Aw. So Luther and his dad are going to spend time together. Luther, I'm sorry you were in prison. It's okay, Dad. I witnessed the horrors. We have finished sieging Varna. That's where you get your varnish. Such a stretch. Like whore vagina. Wait, Bogdana's? Like whore concubine's vagina. Yeah, this capital is about to go. It just did. We're at 32% war score. The Byzantine Empire is going to be in a bit of a world of hurt if they lose their capital, one of the best places on the map, like I've said before, and they lose whatever this is. We might actually have to retake those from the rebels to end the war, though. If that's necessary, we can do that. But until that time, let the rebels fight them. The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Our frenemy. Ooh, and once this castle goes down, our war score should go up by at least 5 points. Probably a fair amount more. We're going to speed things up here and just send our men into assault it. Boom. Same here. We've got enough guys. The Bernadine's men anyway. Not ours. I don't care if they die. Once more into the breach, my friends. Take that temple. Excellent. We're not going to do that there because they have 816 guys. That helped our war score. We're up to 42% already. And soon we will have this temple sieged. Some of our vassals aren't so happy. They're like, I don't want my guys to go fight. Deal with it. Everybody's gone to war. You've gone to holy wars. How's the holy war going? 10% in favor of the Tengri. That would be awesome if the Tengri won that. Because there's a chance that we will get it, and if we don't, we should get some Tengri allies that are more powerful. Today, my nephew Cosma asked for a fief of his own to govern. No. No. Are you kidding? Look at that beard. You can't even shave or trim it right. No. You look like a giant lady vagina. You mean a muff? Lady pubes? Yeah, you look like lady pubes. Your mom's mean. That's my wife! We're going to diplomatically refuse. Victory! Excellent. Look, we're up to 56% war score already because we have taken Sestos or occupied it. The war goes well. I wonder if we don't have to worry about attrition as much because we can be supplied by sea? If so, you'd be like, I see. If we do take this, though, we will have a little island of Carpathia in the middle of Byzantine territory. But hopefully that will encourage them to break off into little pieces. Kuban, the siege of that capital goes very well as well. This vengeance feels mighty good. Oh, look, all these here, these little dotted lines mean people have occupied these Sunni territories. Excellent. I honestly have nothing against the Sunnis. They have been decent to us. We haven't fought any wars with... Well, I think we fought one war, but that's because the Tangri high guy declared a crusade against them. The Sunnis have been peaceful with us, though. I've dug that. The rebels are bringing up another army. Should we do something about that? That is disconcerting. We might need to. If we're going to fight them, we'd want to fight them when they're separate. In fact, we're going to do that. We're going to move into the capital and take out one of the rebel armies. Or maybe we'll wait. If they're going to march away, that's okay. We want to wait to fight the rebels to the last possible moment. If at all possible. Damn, this temple. Look at that. 1,500 dudes. That's a serious bishopric. You're like, I went to church and there is an army there, literally. Onward. Orthodox soldiers. Definitely going on to war. These guys were like, we're going to show up here. They saw our army and they're like, we changed our mind. We can go occupy Byzantine territory over here. How's that war going? 53% in favor of the rebels against the Byzantine Empire. Obviously, we have our 56%. Somebody must have bit the dust because we're going to appoint a new commander. Cosma. He wanted a territory. He doesn't get that, but he gets to be a commander. Like, that's something. You're in charge of dudes. Victory! We have sieged the temple. We might just assault this one if we can. Oh, who died? We need a new marshal. Well, Frank wants to be. We're going to tell all these guys not to lead troops. Well, it won't matter with Yvette. It's so funny that long ago, Hermes said she was fat when he was a kid. We're going to have the marshal research military tech in Sofia. We're going to appoint another commander, Iokim. He's poisonous powder. He takes himself to build up his immunity. That's why we're fighting here, right? Our guys out here, they're like, no. I want it to be more here so we can talk about a land war in Asia. Damn it. Wads. The county capital here is about to fall. Most of this episode is like, this is going to fall, this is going to fall. It's nice to be on the other end. Because we did like, what, 8 episodes in a row or something? Where it was like, oh my god, our empire is about to die. It's about to die. It's about to die. Excellent. We have taken... Oh, no, is it the temple? No, that was there. We took the county capital here. We are sieging the city here. We're getting pretty close on the barony there, the other, like, walled city. Uh-oh. Constant fights and vicious pranks. My 2 children, German and Luther, could never seem to get along. But my efforts to instill mutual love and respect have finally bore fruit. Their friendship will serve them when I'm gone. That's actually good because Hermes is making it so his family gets along. So when he dies, they might get along and be friends. I don't know where you guys are going, but alright. Let us assault the castle here because it's relatively weak. Victory! 69 all the time. More score. Bitch. We lost one little battle, everybody. We lost one little battle. And I don't know what it was. It must have been like a Oh, no, I do. It was like our reinforcements army accidentally walked into one of their armies. 88% war score. We have taken the city here. We might need to go in and take these territories from the rebels. I don't know where those guys are going. I don't actually even care where they're going. We will have our army there. Assault the last castle. A 91% war score. That's pretty damn good if you ask me. Is it good? Oh, I think it is. Thanks for asking me. And we took... What did we take? Oh, we took the city there. This is one of the nice things of having a king that's powerful in the east, that we can call on him for troops. Oh, we're getting close on this city too. It won't be long before we take that temple. But that'll all have to wait for the next episode of Bernie's War of Retribution against bastard fuckface That's how Bernie feels. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time, where hopefully we end the war with a success. We might have to deal with these Byzantine rebels, though, and there's still a fair amount of them out there. Take it easy.